Welcome to ASL Belgium. Today you are invited on this beautiful 747 on the Queen of the Skies to come with us on a 3 days rotation from Liège, Belgium to Hong Kong, then from Hong Kong to Almaty, Kazakhstan, and then the final leg from Almaty back to Liège. Welcome on board and let's go.
Liège ground quality 401, stand 118, request push and start please.
Quality 401, push and start approved.
And you're clear for engine starts.
Clear to start all engines. Sequence will be 4, 3, 2 and 1. Starting engine number 4.
Roger.
Burning and 1. Ground cockpit.
Yes.
We have 4 good start. You're clear to disconnect.
Roger, disconnecting, cylinders remove, you'll see on the left hand side. Have a nice flight.
Everybody happy?
Yes.
Good. Flaps 10D please. Flight control check. Starting to the left. 3 up to down. Back to neutral. To the right. 3 up to down. Back to neutral. Forward. Fell forward.
Liège ground quality 401, request taxi please.
Quality 401, taxi Delta November 2 with the left turn, enter and backtrack runway 22 right to initially holding point Charlie 4, QNH 1019.
So next to the right, November 2 is clear.
Check.
Quality 401, wind 200 degrees, 13 knots, gusty 21, 22 left, give takeoff.
To the left, cleared for takeoff, quality 401. Timer top.
Keep it rolling.
Yep.
You have controls.
My controls.
Thrust right.
Set takeoff thrust.
Thrust set. $80 knots.
Checked.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
And I love.
Checked.
Thrust raffinage speed.
Checked.
Quality 401 for further Brussels 128.2.
1282, you have a good night. Quality 401 here.
Have a nice flight.
Thank you. Brussels, very good evening. Quality 401 heavy. Airborne Liège passing at 2,000 feet, climbing flight level 60.
Quality 401, hello, radar contact, one flight level 080.
Confirm flight level 080 for quality 401.
Quality 401, correct, flight level 080.
Flight level 080, 401.
26 November Victor, 10 degrees to the right.
080 checked.
10 to the right,
Set.
6 November Victor.
Set standard.
Transition altitude set standard.
Standard set, passing 50 top.
Check. And quality 401 approaching flight level 080.
Quality 401, climb flight level 230.
230, 401. Speed VNAV path.
Checked.
Orion, hello, we start at 018, level 370, direct track to Pepic.
Saga 018, identified enough.
So today we departed in Liège. We were parked at stand 118 here on the corner. We got pushed back and from there we taxied Delta 1, November 2. We crossed runway 22 right via Charlie 2 and we did a backtrack on the active runway 22 left all the way down to Sierra 5 because there were some works here today. And from there we went via Alpha 5 to holding point Sierra 6 where we departed runway 22 left. On the SID today we got the all-known 9er Sierra, so 22 left basically, as you can see on the drawing, right turn first and then left via the south departure all the way eastbound overhead Germany. And to give you the global picture, you see that's where we are right now into German airspace, Belgium, and if you zoom out it's quite a long flight today all the way down to Hong Kong, more or less 12 hours flight going into China all the way south where you will see the Hong Kong arrival route for the moment. It's planned for runway 07 left, which would give us a nice arrival over the sea. But let's see, we still have a long way for the cruise to be there. Thank you.
So, welcome back. In the meanwhile, we are at our cruising level of flight level 370, which is about roughly 11,300 meters. The flight time has been calculated 11 hours 58, it's quite long. And on departure in Liège, we flew into Germany, from Germany into Austria, then Hungary, then comes Romania, and from Romania basically we are entering the Black Sea and flying along the Turkish Black Sea coast into Georgia, then Azerbaijan, then over the Caspian Sea into Turkmenistan, then Uzbekistan, then Kazakhstan, and then into Kyrgyzstan, and from Kyrgyzstan we entering the Chinese airspace over Urumqi, and then flying via Lanzhou, Chengdu, all the way down to Nanning, and then into Hong Kong. Budapest, good morning, quality 401, maintaining flight level 370.
Quality 401, hello, radar contact, proceed Udros.
Thank you, direct to Udros, quality 401. Some of you might wonder why we are tonight a flight crew of 3. That's easily explained. The standard crew is a 2-man flight crew, and the max duty for that one would be 11 hours. However, our flight time is already 11 hours 58 plus 1 hour check-in time, 20 to 30 minutes check-out time. We are way above 11 hours. On an augmented crew with a 3rd flight crew member, we have a max duty time of 16 hours. That's why we are 3 tonight. Very good morning. We have 6 hours into the flight, basically half time. We are in the Kyrgyzstan airspace, which is, that's our current position here. Beam Almaty. Almaty is behind the 2nd mountain ridge. Here you see the big lake. And we already have been cleared by Bishkek ATC to the Chinese metric flight level of 12,500 meters, which is 41,100 feet and 12,500 meters. So you can see outside, we're just entering the Chinese airspace, and terrain is really a factor. Terrain is as high as 20,000 feet here. So in case of an engine failure or even a 2-engine failure, there are some precautions to take. meaning performance-wise, as we are relatively light going into Hong Kong, if we would lose an engine, currently we fly flight level 411 because we are metric in Chinese airspace. We just would have to descend 4,000 feet to flight level 371 into Chinese airspace. So 4,000 feet, and with one engine out, and we could easily carry on to Hong Kong. In case of a two engine out, we would have to descend to flight level 290, which is still 9,000 feet above all the terrain in the vicinity. So you see, it's an amazing machine, the 747. With two engine out, we could easily fly flight level 300, 290 to flight level 300. So I think it's about time to introduce ourselves. My name is Antonio Weiner. I'm commander here on this 3 days rotation with my lovely colleagues. I fly since 20 years 747, roughly 11,000 hours on this beauty.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Matthias and welcome on board of this flight to Hong Kong. So my aviation career started in 2000 and I went to the Sabena Flight Academy in 2013, and I had the pleasure to join TNT at that time. So I fly the 737 for 5 years, and now I'm here on the 74 for the last 6 years.
So good morning everyone, welcome on the flight Takeoff the 747-400, so Queen of the Skies, from ASL Belgium. Today's routing is from Liège, Belgium, all the way to Hong Kong. My name is Niels, 38 years old now. I started flying 12 years ago, so I started late when I was 26. Back then in Europe the market was really difficult to find a job, so the first year of my career I spent in the Middle East, so I lived in Dubai for 3 years. In 2018 the market picked up again and I applied for ASL, and that's basically the story. I'm with ASL now for 6 years. First 3 years on the short haul flying the 737, and now 3 years on the Queen, and I still love what I'm doing every day. Thanks.
So here, that's the kitchen, so we can prepare our meal. We have the oven here, coffee machine, boiling machine, the different fridge where the catering is stored. Here you have the toilet and the restroom. That's the access to the main deck for the cargo. We are not supposed to go down there during the flight. You have the 6 seats. Then when the crew is not operating in the cockpit, he can come here and relax, or it's a place also for the loadmaster. And now Cam, I will show you the place where we can have a sleep. That's our small room, where you have a bed, a small shelf, and if you come here, you will see that also we have communication with the cockpit, so you can always be in touch with the cockpit. If something happens in the cockpit, we can call the guys in the bunk. So now, that's it for the small turn in the aircraft.
So welcome again guys, we're gonna start our descent into Hong Kong soon, so I'll give you an update now on the approach briefing. The weather is checked, it's hot in Hong Kong but looks nice, nothing special. Aircraft status, aircraft is behaving nicely today. No temps besides some closed taxiways, didn't see anything else. Fuel, as already discussed, we will land with 20 tons of fuel, and gives us some extra margin to shoot another approach if needed. Then for the routing, we can expect today the arrival route of the Sierra 6 Bravo departure. So it's arrival, it's on chart 10-2 Papa, validity 20th of January 2023. So Sierra point, we have to be at 280 knots. From Sierra we go to Kanto, Kanto to Murray at flight level 150, to Goody, then to Monty, and then to Tung Lung, so Tango Delta. For this one, the transition level is flight level 110, which is checked, and speed max 250 knots below flight level 100 unless or below 10,000 feet unless otherwise instructed.
Descending flight level 210, thank you, quality 401.
210 sit.
210 is checked, thrust VNAV speed for now.
2089, descend to 6,000 feet.
6,000 feet, China Eastern 2089.
Quality 401, descend to flight level 110.
Descend flight level 110, quality 401.
Quality 401, descend to 6,000 feet, turn left heading 060.
Left heading 060, descending altitude 6,000 feet, quality 401.
060 set and
check.
6,000 feet set.
Check.
Quality 401, contact director 119.5 with call sign only.
1195, call sign only, quality 401, good day.
Emirates 38410.
China Eastern 2089 from TW, descend for owner transition.
Hong Kong approach, quality 401.
Quality 401, director, descend to 4,500 feet.
Descending 4,500, quality 401.
Quality 401, turn left heading 310.
Left heading 310, quality 401.
310 sit.
Check.
Cathay 879, maintain speed 160 knots or greater until 5 miles final.
160 or greater to 5, Cathay 879.
Cebu 112 from Topen, clear ILS approach runway 25 right. Quality 401, report your final approach speed.
130.
Quality 401, roger. Quality 401, proceed direct to Ransu. From Ransu, descend for owner transition.
VFL.
Flaps 5. And speed 180 set.
China Eastern 2089 from Topen, clear ILS approach runway 25 right.
Go to VNAV.
From Topen, clear the ILS approach runway 25 right, China Eastern.
Speed VNAV pass.
Emirates 384, proceed direct to Ransu. From Ransu, descend for owner transition.
Direct Ransu, from Ransu, descend via the RNAV transition, Emirates 384.
Bohemia 659, turn left heading 340. Quality 401 from Topen, clear ILS approach runway 25 right.
From Topen, clear the LS 25 right, quality 401.
China Eastern 2089, contact tower 118.7.
118.7, China Eastern 2089, good day.
Emirates 384 from Topen, clear ILS approach runway 25 right.
Topen 2700 above,
right,
check.
Emirates 384.
Bohemia 659, proceed direct to Ransu.
Localize
From Ransu, descend via RNAV transition.
Ransu, from Ransu, descend via RNAV transition, clean 659.
Okay.
Localize a
United
capture.
869, turn left heading 320. Quality 401, reduce speed 160 knots.
Speed 160, quality 401.
Flaps 10. Gear down. Flaps 20.
Glide slope capture.
Missed approach.
Quality 401,
4,000
contact
feet
tower
set.
118.7.
187 so long 401. Hong Kong Tower, very good evening. Quality 401 heavy. 4 miles out, 25 right.
Quality 401 tower, continue approach runway 25 right, wind 260 degrees less than 5 knots. China Eastern 2089, high speed Charlie 6, second left on Delta.
Charlie 6, second left on Delta, China Eastern 2089.
Quality 401, clear to land, runway 25 right, wind 270 degrees less than 5 knots.
300. Minimums.
Continue.
200. 100.
Hong Kong Tower, North Emirates 384, ILS runway 25 right.
30.
Emirates 384
20.
tower, continue approach runway 25 right, wind 290
10.
degrees less than 5 knots.
Emirates 285.
China Eastern 2089, taxi Yankee, Foxtrot, Tango, Hotel Alpha.
Yankee, Foxtrot, Tango, Hotel Alpha, China Eastern 2089.
New Zealand 81, contact ground
Your controls.
121.6.
121.6, thank you ma'am, New Zealand 81.
Quality 401, high speed Charlie 5, second left on Delta, remain on my frequency.
Minimums 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Charlie 5, left Delta, remain on frequency, quality 401.
Emirates 384, clear to land runway 25 right, wind 34, 0 degrees, set 5
So next will be Delta, Charlie 5 Delta is the second.
500. 400. 300. 'Minimums 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 500.
control. Knots. I have control.
Airspace Charlie 5, left Delta, radar frequency, flight 401.
Average 384, clear to land runway 25 right, wind 340 degrees left at 5 knots.
So next will be Charlie 5.
Marshall line sight.
Checked. Right clear.
Yep, left is clear.
Ready for shutdown.
Spring 7352, airborne time 18, I will call you back.
Roger, Spring 7352.
Welcome back everyone. So after a very long flight, we made it to our destination Hong Kong. We landed on runway 25 right, and unfortunately it was a little bit more overcast than initially predicted, but all by all it was a smooth flight. Thank you. Bye.